guys, hello. Today we want to do complex numbers. So introduction to complex numbers, we are dealing with the real part and the imaginary part. Right. Complex numbers, it is represented by a plus ib or x plus yi. So this is the real part, this is the imaginary part. Anditika. So I uyu anomirira chi? I anomirira imaginary. Tonzanana. So a complex numbers in the form a plus ib. So this is the complex numbers. So complex numbers, I squared is equal to -1. I is equal to root -1. So I squared anoreva -1, I anoreva chi? Root -1. Ndizoka. Alright. Right. Yeah, now we are going to do addition and subtraction. Right. Addition and subtraction of a complex numbers. For example, given that z1 is equal to 3 plus 4i and z2 is equal to 4 minus 5i. This one. Then you find a z1 minus z2, b z1 plus z2. Right. You go to z1 wako ndiani the 3 plus 4i, then z2 wako ndiani 4 minus 5i. So now solution part A, z1 minus z2. So z1 is 3 plus 4i, then minus open bracket z2, it's 4 minus 5i. This okay? Right, chakuya pana chakuti 3 plus 4i. Now we are going to remove brackets, so minus 4 plus 5i. So now we are collecting my like terms, my real parts and imaginary parts. So 3 plus 3 minus 4, then plus 4i plus 5i. So 3 minus 4 we get -1 plus 9i. So this is our solution. So B, z1 plus z2 is equal to z1 is 3 plus 4i plus z2 4 minus 5i. So we collect my real parts and my imaginary parts. So 3 plus 4 plus 4i minus 5i. So panapo we get 7 minus I. So this is addition and subtraction of complex numbers. Right. Now we are going to do multiplication and multiplication of a complex numbers. For example, if z1 is equal to 8 plus 4i and z2 is equal to 7 plus 5i, so right, find z1, z2. So how to find z1 and z2? So solution z1 z2 is equal to z1 and 8 plus 4i, then z2 is 7 plus 5i. Right, you expand this one, 8 multiplied by 7 plus 5i, then plus 4i multiplied by 7 plus 5i. Right, you multiply 8 times 5, you get right, 8 times this one, it's 8 times 7, it's 56. Then 8 times 5, we get 40 plus 40i plus number 4 times 7, 4i times 7 is get 28i plus 4i times 5i, we get 20i squared. Right, 56 plus 40, 40 plus 28, we get 68 I, and then plus 20. Remember, I squared is equal to -1. I squared is equal to -1, so -1. Then panapa collect my like terms, so 56 plus 68i minus 20. Then we collect my like terms, 56 minus 20, we get here 6 minus 0, 6, 5 minus 2, it's 3, 36 plus 68i. So this is multiplication and multiplication of a complex numbers. Right, we are going to do conjugate of a complex numbers. So conjugate, it is denoted by z star or z star. So when I choose conjugate, inenge change middle sign. So for example, if z is equal to x plus iy, so conjugate of this z, change middle sign, so minus I y. For example, z is equal to 3 plus 4i, so conjugate the 3 minus 4i. Z is equal to -2 minus I, so conjugate is -2 plus I. Change middle sign chet, so ndino conjugate. So takuita division of two complex numbers. Division of two complex numbers. For example, the 5 plus 2i over 3 minus I. So chekutanga uno rationalize, and the 5 plus 2i over 3 minus I, unenge wakuyotora denominator yako, conjugate ye denominator yako inenge yachi 3 plus I, multiply pamusoro nepazasi. And it is, so now we are going to multiply this one. So 5 multiplied by 3 plus I, then plus 2i multiplied by 3 plus I, and then tika over, unogona kuexpanda kuti each times each, or unotora in a negative chet, squared minus I squared, kana kuti expanda sezvateta. So panapa we get 15 plus 5i plus 2i, these are 6i, sorry, each times is 6i, then 2I times I, tinowana 2I square. So remember I it's -1, so we get -2, so minus 2 over 9. So I squared is negative. I squared is equal to -1. So -1 multiplied by negative, we get +1. So panapa takuti so 50 collector mariu parts 15 minus this one 200 13, then 5I plus 6I plus 11I over 10. So 13 over 10 plus 11I over 10. So this is division and unofana kuisiya in terms of x plus yi in form this one. Do you know the division h? Right, takuti so modulus and arguments of share of complex numbers. Right, if z is equal to x plus iy, so kana uchida kutsvaga iwewe modulus ya z unoti square root x squared plus this one y squared. Then kana uchida kutsvaga argument of z inenge yakuti arctan y over x, y over x, y over x anditika. So this is argument and so argand diagram no draw. So argand diagram, this is argand diagram, argand diagram no draw. So x-axis ndo yatechiti real part, then y-axis ndo yatechiti imaginary, and it is so this one ndo yatechiti x, ndo yatechiti y. So panapa ndo r ndochi r same applies with modulus, ndo modulus don angle ndochi this one argument chete ndo inonzi argand, the introduction to modulus and arguments and argand diagram. So modulus, for example, z is equal to 3 plus 4I and it. So totsvaga modulus z tinoti square root 3 squared plus 4 squared. Saka panapa tiwana 25. So panapa inenge 5 when you're at units and it. So takwenda inonzi argument and argument of a complex. So kafane kuti isoso ikabudira uku ikabudira uku teacher wedani ngarichi arctan y over x, then ikauya ikabudira kunoku teacher wedani ngarichi negative arctan y over x anditika. Then chimwe futi chi andikuzona ka ikauya ikabudira kunoku angle yedu inenge yachi inenge ya pi minus theta, ndizo kana pi minus arctan y over x and ikabudira side, then ikabudira uku manje, ikabudira uku inenge yachi ikabudira uku inenge ya pi minus open bracket minus arctan y over x over as bracket rako iro anditi ndo zvinchiitika pana anditi uma imaginary imari parts ndo inonzi argument. Right, today example yekutsvaga argument tione izoka. So panapa tinoda kutsvaga isusu modulus ya negative 3 ya negative root 3 minus I. So chekutanga chatsvaga r do modulus, so minus panapo ti squared plus negative 1 squared tionani tikasimplify apa tikuwanana isusu r ari 2. Then takuenda argument z, because uyu ndio tomboti ndiye z is equal to argument of z. Tikadraw argand of this one, katidraw argand uyu ndi negative 3x kauyu ndi y, sa negative root 3 kunoku na negative 1. Saka iri kubudiraku notanga wadraw first. Saka formula yedu ichamira yakadai, so argument z is equal to negative open bracket pi minus arctan 1 auisema negative unongoti 1 over chi unongoisa ma positive 1 over root 3 or close bracket. Saka panapa tinowana negative 5 pi over 6. Kana wafunga ushandisa ari ma degrees unongoti 180 panapa ndizvoka. So ndo inonzi argument. So let's try another one. Tikati so z is equal to root 3 minus I, tida kutsvaga r, square root 3 squared plus negative 1 squared handitika tinobva tawana chi 2 ndizvo. Then takutsvaga argument z. So ngatitange tadraw argand redu. Argand redu uyu ndi root 3 ka positive x, then na negative 1, saka iri kudzika yakadai so. So inenge yakuti negative arctan 1 over root 3 handitika 1 over root 3 ndizvo. So panapa tinoita kuwana chi negative pi over chi 6, handiya wawana pa multiply by negative. So ndo maitira tenge tichita, unotanga wadraw argand diagram utanga ona kuti tiri kubudirawo. Kana ichibudirawo kwakushandisa formula, kana ichibudirawo kwakushandisa formula. So thank you so much. Thank you.